Welcome back, everybody. This is going to be the... well, maybe the final. If you guys really want to see a treasure hunt episode, I can do that.
Character select.
But today is going to be a Chao video. And we're primarily going to use our almost maxed out hero Chao. There he is. Our good buddy Cog. To do as much damage to the races and Chao karate as is possible. Let's take him something to eat, so let's psych him up. And given his short attention span, he's already wandered off. Being a proud parent, you get so used to predicting their behavior. Alright, Cog. Eat up. Stamina can sometimes be harder to raise than other attributes almost exclusively because sometimes they'll just throw the coconut away. Like so.
Don't worry, buddy.
Whatever, we hit a nice round number, that's gonna have to be good enough. So, we're gonna start with the Chao Races, specifically because they came first. Now, we do have some options open because on a different file I have done the beginner races, which Cog is way too powerful for. Run type hero, right? So we're going to put him in this course, which he holds the record for, back when he was a bit younger. We'll see how adult Cog does in the swimming race. Now generally I don't like using the cheer command that makes them burn stamina and run fast for a short bit. I try to use that as a last resort, but we'll see if he needs it. And they're off. Being a running type, he definitely has a superiority in that respect. Now, they are swimming Chao. They might actually hold the speed advantage in the water, but we'll see. It may not make any difference just because of Cog's overall land speed. Go, Cog, go! Flying helps a little bit with these because they'll actually use their flying stat to go as far as they can before they hit water. Cog's stats are overall good. His weakest is, I believe, power, which is probably the least essential stat for racing. Generally speaking, there are certain races where you definitely want it. Oh yeah, this race is so beneath him. Let him go. No legs and all. Alright, he shaved quite a bit of time off his current record. Okay, now we know the level 4 races are definitely beneath him. Not sure what I got an emblem for. I thought you got an emblem after you completed the 5th level of the race. We're about to find out. The 5th level of the Aquamarine Course, which should put us up against a more mature and developed Chao anyway. Yeah, they look... I think that right there is a swim-swim neutral. He's probably going to be our rival for this match. The others don't look as old as him. Again, his land speed is higher than theirs. We'll see if that makes a difference or not. Someone's already fallen behind. Go, Cog, go! Someone else fell. It'd be really sad if it was the same Chao. That would be kind of heartbreaking, right? Yeah, I think his land speed is going to make all the difference in the world here. That one's coming on strong, but I don't think he has the legs to beat Cog. Yeah, there's still a time variance. I always wondered about that. Alright, that means Cog now gets the Aquamarine to replace his baby medal. And the Sonic ball. You get different toys for completing certain races. Alright, so let's try the hero race, which obviously the Itaku cannot participate in. Let's see how far Cog can get in this course. I haven't tried these in a long, long time, so I really don't know how he's going to stack up, if at all. Got some very angry babies. If they're babies, he's probably going to blitz by them. Ooh, spooky trees. Oh man. We got a stumbler. I think the higher your run stat, the less likely it is they'll trip. I can't swear to you that's necessarily true. I think there's a luck and an intelligence stat as well, and they might play into it. They may play into it too. Oh, metal buckets just head-banging all the way down the track. Looks funnier without legs, honestly. Yeah, he's kind of smoking them as I predicted. The camera can't even see them and Cog at the same time anymore. Well, as I predicted, the babies were no match. Let's try the next race in line. He'll probably smoke this one too, to be honest. Child Devil. It's like a Chao that just hit adulthood. Dark Running Chao. If you emphasize it into a dark running Chao, it will actually look like a little version of Shadow. Much like how the neutral running will become a little Sonic. Ah, we're gonna have obstacles this time. The intelligence and luck stats are gonna play in. Alright. That may have knocked down the only rival Cog had. I didn't even touch the water. That's a high fly stat right there. I know that the Chao Garden is supposed to extend the game's play hours, but it's entirely too grindy without mods, which is why I did things the way I did. And it's also worked out for your benefit as well, as you at home get to see the fruits of our labor. Wow, they are having a really bad time back there. As I recall, Chaos Drives greatly increase intelligence and luck versus animals. Yeah, looks like odds are in his favor because he's the first. Alright. Cog is smart. SMRT smart. And off he goes. I can fly a pretty good distance without touching water. Almost halfway down the pool, really. Sounds like some of them are having trouble. Alright, Cog, last challenge. Will you have the luck to go down a lane that does not have a trap? Wow, some of them are still back there. Yep, he cleared it. And they hadn't even touched the water. Behold, Cog, the mightiest of the hero Chao. Why did I make Cog a hero and Itaku a dark? I don't know. A ball. Congrats, you now have a ball. So, obviously, that was no match for him. Let's see if level 3 is. Death Troops. Ooh, Spoopy. We have Spoopy Chao now. We're all wearing the skulls. Alright, no intelligence-based tricks this time, just a straight race. Yeah, on land they are not going to be a match. If they have really high flying or really high power, they might be able to start catching up. Or, then again, maybe not. Off he goes. I believe it's power and luck that dictates the tree shaking event. Alright. Cog is an imperfect Chao. It's not like he's an S rank and everything. He's not. So let's see if the final hero race challenge is enough to slow him down. My money's on no. Devil versus Angel. I believe this is one of the one-on-one races. Yep. Now we get to see a preview of the Dark Light Chaos Chao, as I believe they're called. Light being a modifier of Chaos, not the Dark. Pulling out all the stops for this race. Alright, not going to slow him down much. A Chaos Chao is a quote-unquote pinnacle evolution. The upside is it can never die, so you can just raise it forever. The downside is it cannot breed, and it can never reincarnate, and every time it goes through its life again, it goes from child to adulthood, it gets the bonus of +1 to a letter grade when they reach their adult state. Like Cog got a letter upgrade in running by becoming a hero running Chao. But like Chaos Chao do not get that. And they are stuck with whatever letter rank they have in all their stats. And they have no means by which to change it anymore. Unless Cog proceeds to mess up a lot, I don't foresee the devil coming from behind here. Ooh, the odds are actually against him. he's not going to be able to squeak by on luck. Oh, dang. Cog is not lucky, he's just good. I think that means, like, no matter what, yeah, that he would fail that test. So I believe he just gets knocked down for a second and then gets to start running afterward. No, not halfway across the pool, but about 25 to 30% into it. So, Cog is pretty much unstoppable now. Further proof that you don't need a perfect Chao in order to complete all the races, you just need a good one and a lot of patience. Honestly, I think even if Cog manages to mess this one up, I think he's still going to be fine regardless. Ah, Cog's favorite color in real life is red, so that's pretty thematic. I believe that will award him the Angel Wing Medal for having cleared the Hero Races now. And a Rocking Horse. I think we've seen enough of Chao Racing. You guys probably get the idea by now. But there's something else we can do. One more Chao-related thing in Chao Karate. 5 increasingly difficult opponents to square our Chao off with. The racing stats become modified stats specifically for Chao Karate, so we're gonna see if Cog can take on the Expert Course. The first match of every round is easy, so I don't think this is really indicative of his overall power. But I think that's also a hero running Chao. That Cog just put on his back. And a Dark Flying, the same type as Itaku, actually. Let's see how Cog approaches this threat. Pretty much the same way. Overwhelming force. Maybe I should have named him Saitama. Ooh. A fellow wielder of the bucket. I remember reading online that hats give your Chao a little bit more defense in Chao Karate. I don't know if that's true or not. Anyone in the comments want to verify? Alright, last two will be the difficult ones, so we'll see if Cog is up for this. Rainbow. Looks like a dark power Chao. Alright, this guy's not losing half his health bar to one hit from Cog. Whoa! Bullied straight out of the ring. Alright, Cog, let's see if you have the makings of a champion in you. Oh, a Sonic Chao, or at least a one in progress. That's really wound up. It's like Cog's going for the first blow. I think we all see where this is going. Oof. Bullied out of the ring. Well, if you can win the Expert, there's no doubt that you can win everything else. Having done that, Cog has claimed all the titles he can claim. It's going to be up to Itaku to take the Dark Races, but Still, very impressive showing. Also, a fun bug in the PC version. The fruits in the Chao Garden get discolored if you go into the raceway area for reasons that are beyond me. They'll turn back to normal when I leave. And with that, I think I've shown off everything I've needed to show off. Nope. There's one last thing. We can take our little buddy here. Alright, Cog. Take our little champion butt kicker here. We're gonna run over to the Chao school. The Chao kindergarten, to be exact. And we can learn a bit more about him. So as you see, Cog has very, very split attributes. That means he was actually a running B Chao when he was a baby, because that went up one level when he became a running type. His swim and power, or rather fly and power, are his weak spots, where stamina and swim are simply mediocre. He likes round fruit. You can see the different emblems he's won in his time. This is not good. Your Chao is healthy. Well, I suppose it's not good because that means you don't get to rake me out of my rings, but... that being said... that's the wonderful world of Chao. And he's lived here his whole life, so I think here he shall remain.
Don't worry, buddy.
You just do you, man. And looks like Itaku is asleep, so I'm going to call it here. Thank you everyone for joining me, and I will see you in the next Snek Plays.